What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about being honest with your trainer, okay? And what I mean by that is, you hire a trainer because more than likely, either you had a trainer and things weren't working out, or you tried to do it on your own and you just couldn't do it on your own, so you hire a trainer. Now, why did you hire this trainer? To get results, okay? That means he gives you something to do, myself, let's say me, okay? I give you something to do. You do it, the results come, everybody's happy. Done. End of story, okay? It's not a big emotional process, it's not a big long drawn out thing. It's you do this result will happen. Done. So here's what happens. So let's say for me, for instance, you contact me, we get everything set, the information gathering process goes on, and you get your program. You have some questions, I answer the questions, everything's straight. Okay. So now, when you come to me the first, second week, and nothing's happening. Because the first week, something should definitely happen by the end of the first week. And you're like, I'm doing everything, everything's on point, everything's perfect, I'm doing everything you told me to. If you come back to me at the end of 2 weeks and tell me that nothing's changing, or you went up in weight instead of losing weight, I'm going to start racking my brains to try to figure out why this is happening, okay? Because it's very simple. You do this, you get this result. You do this, you get this result. And when you do this, if you don't get that result, something's wrong, okay? One of two things could be happening. You could either have some kind of medical issue where you're taking some kind of medication that will stop things from happening, or the second one, which is you're really not doing what you say you're doing. Now, whether you know that or not, okay, and the reason I say that is some clients will eat ice cream or buffalo wings or pork rinds and just not tell you about it. And then next thing you know, they're like, oh, I'm retaining water, I'm up. Well, have you been doing everything? Yes. And then by the fourth or fifth week, this shit is still going on, and they finally go, well, I had a little bit of buffalo wings here, and I had cereal there, but it shouldn't make a big difference. Yes, it absolutely does make a difference, and it makes a huge difference that you lied to your trainer and didn't tell them the truth, and that drives the trainer nuts, and the other trainer has to try to figure out how to get your body back on track. Excuse me. Or another big one that, I find it really, really is super important to have a food scale, a digital food scale to weigh your food. You need to weigh your food, okay? Because here's what happens. I eyeball things to test how good my eye is for weighing, and I'll put the chicken on there, and then I'll say, all right, that's 10 ounces. And I weigh it, it's 22 ounces. After 25 years, if my eye hasn't gotten to the point where I can get that close, your eye probably hasn't, because you've hired me because you couldn't do it on your own. So therefore, you're probably getting in a lot more calories than you think you are, but you don't realize it because you're like, oh, I ate chicken breast. How much chicken breast? Did you weigh it? You didn't weigh it. So how much do you know? If I told you to get 20 grams of protein per meal, how do you know you're getting the 20? You don't. A good example is I used to train this guy who was from the Ukraine, and he had a show coming up. And over in the Ukraine, he competed a couple times. He didn't do very well, but he had a show coming up here. It was like a local state level show, and he was not responding well to the diet, not responding well to the training. And he was in the gym with me every day. I saw him, so I saw him doing his cardio. And I trained him with the weights myself, 4 days a week. Not happening. And I knew. I wasn't stupid. I know something's up. I have another buddy who actually went to a place called Famous Dave's, which is like a barbecue place, and saw this kid eating a big, giant basket of barbecue, cornbread, mashed potatoes, gravy. This giant, it was bigger than he was, the plate of food he was eating. And he sees him, he says, hey, how's it going? Da-da. No, my other buddy knows this kid's on a diet. He's got like 6 weeks out from a show. His body's not responding, and he's telling me he's doing his diet, doing everything right. So he looks and he goes, do me a favor, don't tell Jerry. And my other buddy goes, dude, he knows. He knows just by looking at you what's going on. He doesn't know what you're eating, but he knows you're not eating the diet. So next time he came in, of course, my other boy came and ratted him out and said, this is what's up. I mean, I'm not stupid. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was that he just wasn't even dieting at all. Comes in and says, this is what he's doing. So now the kid comes in, says, I'll get on track now. Okay, I'll do it. 6 weeks. He didn't have enough time, but anyways. So he then starts his diet. So I ask him, what did you have today to eat? He goes, oh, I had chicken and rice. I said, how much? He's like, about that much chicken. Did you weigh it? No. Do you have a food scale? No. What else did you have to eat today? I had a 6-inch sub from Subway. What? It had turkey on it. It's lean. It's no fat. And this is after he'd already been lying to me for 3 months about the diet that he was supposed to be on that he wasn't on. So, as you guys know, the trainer is here to work with you, not against you. And we're not going to get mad at you, or at least I'm not going to get mad at you if you ate something that's off the diet, or you did something that's not on the diet. But trainers need to know that information to get you the results that you want. You're not cheating the trainer by getting away with eating crappy foods that are not on the diet. You're cheating yourself because you're the one that's paying the trainer. You're the one that wants to look a certain way, and you're the one that's getting robbed of the results and wasting your money. Why hire someone if you're not going to listen to them? There's every single thing I do with my trainer. I actually have an online trainer that I work with because it keeps me on track. You know, I need someone to keep me on track to make sure I stay focused so that I don't have to think about things for myself. He can just tell me what I need to do when I do it. And I tell Phil absolutely everything there is. Because there's no point in me leaving anything out, because he won't be able to help me get to where I want to be without being totally honest with him. So be aware that if you're doing something that you're not telling your trainer, it's probably because you're not supposed to be doing it. And you're only robbing yourself of the results. It's not the trainer. Trust me. The trainer could care less whether you tell them or not. They just want to make sure that your body works the way it's supposed to work, that they know how to make it work. So, biostraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below. www.biostraining.com, and we're out.